What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of CineAmigos. I'm your co-host Eddie with
Juan.
And Pablo.
We have a news-filled episode for you guys today, so sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay.
All right, first article. We're gonna be talking about Fallout, which, if you guys haven't seen season 2, highly recommend you start watching it. We'll have a review video for that once the season ends. But so far, I've been loving the week-to-week with it, better than the full season drop we had with season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys have been feeling about it? I just made them watch episode 5 today.
So it's already proven that doing it weekly is way better because it's talked about for a longer period of time, right?
We'll have to wait till the season fully ends, though. This article actually kind of combats your point.
Mm-hmm. So,
Combats my point.
In a bit, but until the season ends, we don't actually have exact numbers to confirm. But season 1 actually did better than season 2's debut in terms of views. But it's only because you have the ability to binge it. So there's a quick explosion compared to
No, that's my point though. As it goes on, you still get more views, right? The whole minutes.
Well, that's why I said your point gets proven with time. Right now it isn't though.
So
I'm gonna go straight into reading the article. Which is okay, where is this? Okay, so Fallout returned to Prime last month, boosting the series back into the Nielsen charts. The Nielsen charts against some top competition. We had the Stranger Things finale. We had Welcome to Derry. A lot was going on towards the end of the year. And how did it hold up? Nielsen's latest streaming report indicates that Fallout tallied 794 million minutes viewed during the week of December 15 to 21 across all 9 available episodes and the debut. So people were binge watching a lot of the first season in order to be able to start the second one. It put it at number 7 on the chart, which compared to the season 1, it got to number 1 right away.
what was it going up against though?
That I'd have to look up what it was up against. So it could be less competition that it was going for. And like I said,
Because like I said, right now, you said Stranger Things.
Yeah,
you
there's a
see
lot going on.
And you have The Pit at the moment as well.
Mhm.
You have other TV shows like
I'm sure there were other TV shows there too, though. But either way, making a top 10, even though it went from 1 to 7, is still pretty good.
yeah.
It got a lot of views, and odds are with every week it's gonna go up. We'll see if it has the power or the juice to make it to number 1. But I am excited.
After these last 2 episodes, and this season to me has been way better than the first one. The first one was enjoyable, but it wasn't I didn't think it was anything way out of the ordinary, right? But this one has gotten me to actually stick to the TV watching it, and I don't know, I feel like it's been way better than the previous season.
And
I don't know if y'all agree with that.
I do think it's better. And one thing that's important to know with the reporting is that 54% of it came from the debut episode itself.
Okay.
The rest of the numbers were for people rewatching the first season, which is really great that it had enough involvement to make so many people rewatch the old episodes.
No. And also going off with that weekly basis thing, it also built some anticipation for the next week. We've come into a point where we binge a season in a day, and we really can't tell if people are actually watching it and actually are liking it. Maybe people just really want to get through it. And so I like the format of weekly basis. So hopefully I've been enjoying season 2, and hopefully they.
Have you also been liking it more than the first season?
So a person who has played the video games, there has been more references to the video game, and
second
I've been
season?
Yeah, so I've been enjoying that.
You just got to see the claw,
The Death Claw.
the death claws.
The Death Claws. More Fallout 4 Death Claws instead of like Juan mentioned, New Vegas Death Claws. For our video game people, if you know, you know.
And the metrics you have to beat are this for the Fallout, by the way. Season 1 generated 2.9 billion minutes watched across from all 8 episodes in its first 5 days of availability. So we just have to see how much views that
Also,
generates by the end. But if it
also,
doesn't,
Mm.
maybe a full season reviews watch sometimes it benefits some shows.
and also the other thing to it's important for the streamers to do it this way also because if you notice in this kind of like realm of YouTube and all that,
TikTok.
there's there's a lot of noise with things that are more weekly because you talk about it week in week out, right? When when they do stream just all of them together, it's only for a week, 2 weeks that they talk about it, and then after that it kind of like disappears until it comes back again.
So some shows go under the radar though. The week to week, I get the metrics and the merit that goes behind week to week. It is beneficial for people, like I said, record. There's more talk, but at the same time, your show can easily just as fall off as well, and people get tired of the week to week.
I
And
mean,
that's happened to me with some shows. There are some shows where I stopped watching halfway through because I got tired of waiting week to week.
Hmm.
mm, I mean, at,
And that's understandable too,
mm.
right? That's
also,
understandable
also
too.
at the end of the day, it's also a business. So usually people, what they do is like get that free week,
Uh-huh.
just to
Yeah.
watch just to binge
And
that season.
this helps with churning too.
Hmm.
And in the end, week to week helps the streamer more than anything.
But yeah, I mean, still excited for the season. It's looking like it's
It,
gonna be a great
Yeah,
season.
I agree.
is it also gonna be around 8 to 9 episodes? What was it?
Uh, I
10?
I think it's 9. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
I really want to get back to the 15 to 23 count on episodes, but um
No, you want more filler episodes?
I was just happy with 12.
12 is a good number.
Yeah, I think it's a great number for a season.
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, me, I have never played these games before, but just watching it without playing the games, it's very interesting and fun.
Well, they're remastering the fan favorite New Vegas, so if you want to get that,
Oh yeah, odds are that they're probably gonna based on leaks, they're probably dropping it as soon as the final episode airs.
so February.
So yeah, well, yeah, February is most likely.
Ooh.
So we'd get the finale and then confirmation of the remaster.
Let's
Nice.
give me that PTSD of trying to get away from a death claw. Let's go. All right,
All right, do we want to move on?
I think we can move on.
Yeah, I think we're ready to move on to the second one.
All right, so going to animation, Zootopia 2 has become the highest grossing animated film of all time with $1.7 billion. So that's a great achievement. Did you guys expect it to reach that?
I expected it to make the 1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I expected it to make the 1 billion because the first one was so close to making that 1 billion that this one you could say was for sure gonna make the 1 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But am I surprised it's at 1.7? Yes, I am surprised.
Yeah. And I mean,
Um,
and reading the article, Disney hit sequel says it earns 1.7 billion. Non-motion picture associated release remains at the biggest animated movie with 2.25 billion. So
So Nezatu is
yeah,
still
Nezost too. But like you've mentioned China's box office thing, like that you don't trust it.
yeah. I only trust it because of its performance in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And while the U.S. it was little unnoticed, in other countries it major success. So
Yeah, but honestly, becoming the highest grossing animated film behind this one, it's a real big achievement. Um, I did see it. I enjoyed the first one better than the second one, if I'm being
beat
on.
out, no way home. Beat out, no way home.
Yeah.
Um,
So also, an article says it could possibly beat out No Way Home, which is sitting at 1.9 billion, and Avengers: Infinity War at 2 billion.
I think it's most likely to rest at 1.8.
1.9.
or stay at 1.7, like around
Yeah.
1.75, right? Because it's already
I
been.
still hear people going to the movie theater for it though, so I don't think
But it's also already been a while
yeah.
since it's been in
Yeah.
theaters, so. But I mean, dude, the amount of money that Marvel has been making Marvel,
Disney
that Disney has been making this year. Wow.
or last year, I would say.
Yeah.
Well,
Barring Snow White.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm happy with this. That animation is getting all this love, and whether it be better or not than the what's it called? Than the first one.
Hmm.
It just shows you how good the first one it was, right?
Yeah.
That this one's making this much money.
And
Inside
then
Out 3, step it up.
we also, I think we talked about this in previous episodes, just like the anticipation of like this Zootopia was like an anticipated sequel
Yeah.
because the first one came out in what, 2016,
Hmm.
somewhere around there. It just like build up the anticipation for it coming out, so people were excited to go watch it.
I have not watched. I have not watched Zootopia or Zootopia 2, but they are two movies that are on my radar.
We'll make you watch at some point. Just don't become a furry and we're good.
Okay. I don't think I will become a furry, but
2 weeks later, you guys will be seeing Pablo with cat ears.
Ooh.
Actually, for the yeah, you know what?
no,
Him
At
with
some
cat
point,
ears?
Pablo.
Yeah,
no,
I can picture it now.
no, no.
Once we make him watch Zootopia 1 and 2, we'll make him do a. We'll have an episode reviewing both movies together from his point of view. We'll make him wear the cat ears.
All right, so are we ready to move on to the next topic?
Yes, sir.
Are you
All
ready?
right.
You furry.
Whoa.
Right. Go for it.
Oh, I don't even have it pulled up. Give me a second.
Pablo.
I lost it.
Fine.
Oh, I found it. I found it. Sorry, sorry,
Let's
sorry.
just mention Changes and Whimsy, thanking him for helping us out, and probably gonna do a future episode with him in the future. We're gonna be in his channel, and he's gonna be in our channel. Also, we haven't mentioned it this year. Thank you, Aaron Rice, for the intro.
Thank you.
I highly appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Links to their channels will be on the description down below.
All right. So moving on to the next topic, Marty Supreme becomes A24's highest grossing film at domestic box office with 80 million. The sports dramedy overtook the benchmark held by Everything Everywhere All at Once. Great movie, by the way.
Yes, I agree.
With 77 million domestically. Everything Everywhere, an Oscar-winning multiversal adventure, remains A24's highest-grossing film at the worldwide box office with 142 million. Alex Garland's dystopian thriller Civil War is the studio's second biggest release with 127 million worldwide. And let's see. Uh,
Well, and we can also talk about the news with A24 and
yeah,
HBO
yeah.
Max. They renewed their deal, so now we're still gonna get those releases on HBO Max after they're done with the movie theater run. And it's the reason we bring it up now is because the first title in this renewed deal is gonna be Marty Supreme.
Yes, and
Yeah.
so I think I am the only one that has watched this movie
Yes.
from us three. I'm the only one. I liked the movie, but it was jumbled like
Mm-hmm.
all over the place a little bit, and
Mhm.
things were happening here, things were happening here, and then this thing was happening. And it was like all jumbled up, but um, the acting, individual acting, was amazing.
Mhm.
All right, ready on for the next one? Who's
Yes.
gonna be reading that one?
So just before we do it,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost at the $100 billion mark. So it might act million.
Okay, it's
Sorry,
like
one
billion.
hundred million
I was like,
dollar
where are you getting these numbers?
Yeah.
China?
one $100 million mark. So it may beat out everything everywhere all at once.
I love that movie so much though too.
That one needs to get more love,
I rented
man.
that movie twice.
King Wan Ku. He won an Oscar for that.
Who?
King Wan Ku.
No.
I still remember a speech.
That one made me
Yeah,
cry, dude.
I almost cried to that.
Yeah.
He's such a great actor too.
Like for a man to like give up hope on his
Mhm.
dream, and like come back from it.
Yeah.
Happy for him. And I
and-
hope to
Yeah.
see him in more movies doing action like that.
Hope to see him
Yeah.
back in the Marvel universe. Yeah, Loki.
Wasted potential. They could have had him be an actual fighter character.
Yep.
All right. So moving on to
God of War. Not
let's freaking go.
Ryan Hurst is set to
Sorry,
star in Prime Video God of War series as Kratos himself. He has come out in The Sons of Anarchy and Walking Dead, and now he's gonna be reprising the main role of God of War.
Did you know that he voices Thor in God of War Ragnarok, I think?
Nice. Well, look at him. Look at his beard. He could be Thor and Kratos for all I care.
Yep.
But yeah, so Ryan Hurst will star in the series based on the hugely popular PlayStation video game franchise. He'll play Kratos, the Spartan warrior who traded his soul to Ares in exchange for victory in battle. Kratos has been the main character in the franchise in a span of 10 video games.
And look what it says right under that.
Hurst has prior connection to the franchise, having voiced Thor in God of War Ragnarok.
Oh man.
I'm excited for this show, to be honest.
This was one of the most important castings
Mhm.
for newer things, right? Cuz you need to cast the perfect Kratos.
Yeah.
And he was also going to appear in the Odyssey, but I think he already knew he was going to get cast, so I don't know if I think he dropped out of his role.
Wow.
And I'm not sure. I can check, but
I mean, I feel like I remember him in The Walking Dead. I don't know.
Well, we're finally getting a
Mm,
wave of good video game adaptations, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see this.
Yeah, we're getting our first.
have y'all played these games?
Yes. I was saying like we have our first like Xbox versus PlayStation thing, because Fallout is Xbox exclusive.
Oh yeah.
God of War is a
Mm.
PlayStation exclusive. So the video game wars go into Prime
We
Video.
need Game of Thrones to be replaced with Elder Scrolls.
Yes. So other than that, we also have another.
Okay, come down to Elder Scrolls World. One Skyrim TV
I've
show.
never
Oof.
I've never played it.
So also we got Teresa Palmer being cast at God of War. She's gonna be playing Lady Sis in this show. So Palmer is the latest cast member on the show following the announcement of Ryan Hurst as Kratos. Amazon did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment on Palmer's casting, but sources say she'll will star as Sif in the games. Sif is the wife of Thor and one of the chief Aesir. Aesir. Interestingly, Hurst voiced Thor. Okay, they already said that. Anyway, but yeah, we got 2 castings for God of War in a span of a week.
Which is pretty exciting, right? Now the thing is, the next important casting will be the kid, right?
I don't know what direction they're gonna go with that, because in the PlayStation video games, Kratos started off alone. He didn't.
I think they said they were gonna add the kid into this.
Okay, so they're going
So
off
they're adapting later on.
the
Kratos.
the later
Yes.
Kratos,
So
which is fine because like those video games are really good.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they did say that I'm pretty sure they are casting the kid.
I wonder if they're gonna go a Fallout route and it's an adaptation connecting lore.
Okay.
Maybe.
or if it's gonna be just a retelling of some
Yeah.
sort.
Here's the thing about the thing about God of War. In the earlier games, they were doing Greek mythology. In like the newer version, they were doing Norse mythology.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess
if
we'll
they're
just
doing
have.
if they're doing Norse mythology route, then that'll be great. I don't know.
I rather I rather the Greek, but
So I don't know.
Take him
Yeah.
to Mexico, have him fight the Aztec gods.
Video game first, man.
all right. But with that being said, I'm happy with these two castings,
Yeah.
and I hope I hope they do the best they can with this show. The showrunner is Ronald D. Moore, who show ran and produced things like Battlestar Galactica. Um, recently he's had another few things he's done, but we can move on to the next
Hmm.
to the next all right. Let me see. The Batman Part 2 might have cast Sebastian Stan in the perfect DC role. All right, so following years of development, the Batman Part 2 is finally moving full speed ahead with a completed script and exciting recent additions as it inches closer to filming. Eric, mm, I'm gonna mess up his name, so we'll follow up Greg Fraser's as the cinematographer for the sequel, and in more surprising news, Scarlett Johansson is also in talks for a role. A popular rumor suggests the Black Widow actress will portray Gilda, Harvey Dent's wife. The character plays a crucial role in the monumental Batman The Long Halloween story.
So Eric Messerschmidt.
Yeah.
Messerschmitt.
It's just Messer and Schmidt.
Messer and Schmidt.
Messerschmitt.
Messerschmidt.
Messerschmidt, yeah.
All
All
right.
right. All right. So this is they haven't said who they cast him as. His makeup person did post a makeup with like
The
Two
Two Face.
Face and
Yeah.
all that stuff, right?
I can tell you what's gonna happen to him in Doomsday.
No, it won't.
He done for
Nah.
Mm,
You can play two characters at the same time.
but can scheduling play two characters at the same scheduling wise?
they'll CGI him.
Or he might drop out of this if scheduling is a problem. But I'm excited. I'd like him to be either Hush or
Two Face.
Two Face.
Mm.
Um, especially if they what do you think that the Long Halloween night or the Long Halloween story is one they should go to that through that route?
If they want to call up Jensen Ackles, yeah.
Mm. See the problem with that is because in the Batman, the first part one, they already had Halloween in that time. So they're gonna do another Halloween like timeline there.
Probably. If they go the Long Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's also talks that Mask of the Phantasm could be
Mm-hmm.
the other one, so he might not be Harvey Dent. He might be someone else. We don't know, right?
It's gonna be the Condiment King
Then they will all join the DCU.
eventually.
But I think having Sebastian Stan there is great. Having Scarlett Johansson there is great. We now see movement for the Batman Part 2, and that means that it will be done and we will have that movie, and hopefully it starts filming very very soon like they have predicted. And we can this movie will take almost 10 years to have come out in theaters again. So I'm just excited to see it.
But I want it now.
I know. I know. We all do. But moving on to
Our main topic.
our main
Whoa, whoa,
top.
whoa.
Oh,
I'm excited for this.
Okay.
Oh, you want to read
Well, no, I can't read it, but you guys read it.
Mm,
I'm just
All right.
excited for this.
okay.
it? Yeah.
You have no idea how
Everybody
much
everybody was waiting for this.
I waited for these news for so long, and I was excited when I saw it.
All right.
All right. So it has been a true privilege to spend more than a decade working alongside the extraordinary talent at Lucasfilm. Kennedy, in a statement, their creativity and dedication have been an inspiration, and I'm deeply proud of what we've accomplished together. I'm excited to continue developing films and television with both longtime collaborators and fresh voices who represent the future of storytelling. So, we finally get Kathleen Kennedy done as Lucasfilm, um,
The head of Lucasfilm.
the head of Lucasfilm. Look,
I told you,
Great.
Filoni would get up there.
great producers. Her, she's a great producer. She's produced many things. Um, Steven Spielberg has called her the greatest producer of all time, but that does not mean you can run a whole company.
I don't know if you remember, Eddie, but at some point we had a conversation where you didn't think Filoni would be put on that little mantle.
I am not happy about who they chose. I'm gonna give him his shot, but all he's really giving us that is not um animated is Ahsoka, and that one was a meh story.
Hey, Lord Balin was a great character in there.
Unfortunately,
But
the actor
Yeah.
passed away.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
but the series as a whole was meh. Mm,
I'd argue against it wasn't fully meh, but it was the Ahsoka progression. It was just like not progression. That's where they messed up. I don't think the story had issue with it because I did like Thrawn,
Mhm.
but it just felt like Ahsoka and then Sabine's character had a regression as characters. But you haven't watched
Mm.
Rebels all the way, so you don't get to make that complaint.
that being said, I am glad Kathleen Kennedy's out. I am glad. As you can see, they're going the DCU type route. So it's Filoni takes care of the creative, and Brennan is taking care of Lynwen. Brennan is taking care of how to distribute the money, right? How to make those deals, how to like cast these, like how to make the deals between the actors and the studio and all that stuff, right? But oh glorious day, we finally get Kennedy out of there. Um I just hope they don't. The only hope I really hope that they don't just make it the Ahsoka verse, cuz I know that Dave Filoni loves Ahsoka. Let's be real. But if he moves forward from the Skywalker era, or even moves millions of, like thousands of years before, I'll be happy with that.
But yeah.
But I have nothing against Filoni. If they see something in him, I mean, if he's there, it's because they see something in him, right? So, um, hopefully we get better Star Wars content from now on.
Yep. Like and like we said, you never know until something happens.
What do you?
Oh, I'm excited. I would like someone like Sam Witwer to also go up ranks because I do love actors like him that put input that help the series get better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my true marker would be when we get the Mall series. As to whether the Filoni choice is a good one or not.
Well, he's not gonna. That's still developed by Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, never mind
So
then. Fuck.
yeah. So anything after now that starts developing, that'll be Filoni's.
Mm.
Yikes.
Okay, so what?
So there's still damage left to be done.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm leaving, but I'm leaving something for you.
Well, I am really excited for The Last Starfighter. I am really excited. Very different from what they've been doing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that one. Hopefully it's good. It looks good. Just that'll be probably one of the last things we see out of the Kathleen Kennedy era. But I'm I'm looking forward to this new era, and I hope he Dave Filoni hits the mark.
Yeah. That's
Anything else you guys want to add?
well,
Pretty much it.
just wait and see at this
All right.
point.
So, look it up.
Comment, share.
And please subscribe and follow all our socials.
And also, if you want to follow Chasing the Whimsy and your
And look at Aaron's stuff. All the links will be down there.
in the description.
Yep. And if you need help with any music things, Aaron Rice is your guy.
And if you guys want Pablo to wear cat ears in future episodes, comment in the comment section. We'll consider it.
No,
I will put a poll.
Yeah.
No.
That's
No.
one no and two yeses right
Yeah,
now.
that sounds like
Whoa.
the vote's already going fairly well for us.
Mhm.
See you on the next one.
He'll pay for them too. Bye.